Wham, bam.
Here with DJ Paul. What's going on, man?
Oh man, just chilling, man. Working.
Out here in Vegas, man. What projects you got going on?
Man, got the new album, man, called Personal Ventures. You know what I'm saying? Dropping May 15th, 2012. And the mixtape, For I Have Sinned, dropping late March, early April. To promote the mixtape.
Now, for all those people who don't know, tell the people out there, all your fans, how you got started in the music industry.
Man, we got started, man, DJing. I was DJing, just playing around in school and shit, and making mixtapes. Made one mixtape. I didn't want to be a DJ. I always hated to be a DJ. Made one mixtape just to learn how to work the equipment. Had a little 4-track, rolling W30 workstation, keyboard, and a turntable. That's all I had. And a mixer that my homeboy had bought for me just to learn how to work the equipment. I made the mixtape with just one side on it, cassette tape. TDK with just one side. And to get some little extra bread, I started selling it for $2 at high school during lunch. And people liked it. They was like, man, this shit jamming. They was like, can you make it 2 sides? I'm like, well, you gotta give me another $2 if you want the other side. So made the volume 1 DJ Paul mixtape. That was 1990.
When you were coming up, who were some of your music influences that you listened to?
I was bumping Eric B. and Rakim, Public Enemy. Cool J was my favorite. Ghetto Boys, Luke Skywalker, MC Shadi, NWA. Loved NWA. We molded ourselves off of Eazy-E and Lil J Prince. I would see how he would always put the record company name at the top, like Rap A Lot Records or Ruthless Records presents that, and that's what we started doing. So we would put Hypnotized Minds presents, Project Pad presents, Does Jazz Rap, and just branded it like that. I learned how to scratch watching Cool J I'm Bad video.
Oh, okay.
My mama had turned I was a kid then though. That was like 1986, 87. And when my mama would leave, I'd be looking in the window. As soon as she pull out the driveway, I'd go in there on her turntable and play the VCR tape while I recorded off Rap City in slow motion. When the DJs would be scratching, I'd do it. As soon as I hit the garage door coming up, I'd put shit up like ain't nothing ever happened. She'd whoop my ass.
How did you and Juice hook up? How did 3-6 come together?
I was DJing on the south side. I was the hottest DJ on the south side of town. Juice was the hottest DJ on the north side of town. And both of us had clubs. He had Juicy J's place, and I had Paul's Playhouse. And we decided to make a mixtape together. He would come over my house, and I would help him make beats. We would make beats together. And then we ended up making a whole mixtape together, DJ Paul and Juicy J Volume 1. I think it was called Spring Mix or some shit. And we made that one mix together. It did real good. So then we turned around and just started making other ones together. And he took all his crew, and then I took all my crew, and we put them together, and we created 666 Mafia.
You guys had so many hits. Out of all your albums, which one was your favorite one to make?
My favorite album was When the Smoke Clears, with the Sippin' on Scissor album. That was my favorite album. But the best album was probably Chapter 2, World Domination, because that's the one that set it all off. That was the first one that went gold, and when it came out, everybody was like, man, this album jam is gonna go gold. And I'm like, shit, and all that. Like, nigga, I bet you $100 it go gold. I'm like, it's not gonna go gold. Next thing I know, the record label called us, and they're like, hey, your record just went gold. I was like, what the fuck? I gotta get this nigga $100? You know, it was cool. It went on to sell over 1 million copies, and it was cool.
So if you could work with anyone in the industry, past or present, that you haven't worked with, who would you work with?
Of course, everybody would say Michael Jackson. But I would want to work with somebody like Tears for Fears. It's like my favorite group. Earth, Wind, and Fire. I wish I could do a song with Tears for Fears and Earth, Wind, and Fire and me.
And me.
And me.
What do you credit to your success and your longevity? Because you got so many people out there that, you know, they'll come out with a hot track and then they just burn out.
I'll have to say, man, keeping my ears to the streets. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep your ears to the streets. Go on the internet, look at shit, walk out and just talk to niggas in the hood. Your boys, all my boys I grew up with, when they ain't in jail. And I can actually call them. they'll just be talking, and I just be listening to shit they just be talking about, and it just that's the best way to stay around, man. Just like I said, keep your ears to the street.
You know, I gotta ask you, what was it like when you was sitting there and they called your name? You guys won the Oscar. What was that like?
Man, it was kind of like getting your virginity taken by Mariah Carey, Beyonce, Vanity from Purple Rain, and a couple of Victoria's Secret models at the same time.
Halle Berry too.
Halle Berry, of course. Pretty much felt about like that.
Oh, okay.
But it was a good feeling, man. You know, it was life changing, man. It was great. I mean, you know, I didn't believe it. I still today don't believe it. You know, Oscars put up, I ain't seen it in years, so you know, I don't want nothing to happen to it. I want to really just stare at it. You know, you gotta, when you get awards and shit like that, you guys gotta put them on the shelf, shut the door, and just keep on working, because you start getting too comfortable. Like, damn, I won this. I ain't got shit else to do. Cool. But you can't get comfortable. Like, I know a lot of musicians don't even have their gold plaques and their gold records up in their house. I do. I'm not one of them. But I know a lot of people that don't, because they say it'll set you in a different mood and make you think you have nothing else to accomplish. But you always got shit to accomplish.
Got a brand new product out. Got the DJ Paul barbecue season.
Yeah.
Barbecue rub. Tell us about that.
Man.
All the people that don't know about it, tell them how they can get it.
I've been on the West Coast a lot, man, so coming from the South, I learned how to cook, you know, watching my parents, uncles, and everybody. And we love down South barbecue. Everybody loves down South barbecue. You know, you from St. Louis, you know.
Right.
So when I be on the West Coast cooking for the homies or neighbors or whatever, they be like, damn, this shit good as fuck, what you put on here? And at that time, I was using seasonings from, you know, Kansas City, Memphis mainly. And this and that, and they loved it. So I was like, man, I need to make my own, because we make seasonings as well, you know, just playing around the house. And I'm like, shit, I can start selling this shit with the goddamn self, because you can't get the stuff from Tennessee out here. So just put together the rub, man, and made the sauce, and just start selling it online. You get that at DJPaulBBQ.com, you know what I'm saying? DJPaulBBQ.com. Yeah, put some South in your mouth.
What's next for you?
Man, you know, just just trying to stay above water, man. You know, I don't know. I gotta think of something to do, man. We done did everything. You know what I'm saying? Try to keep the hits rolling and the barbecue, and probably look back into another restaurant. We had the one restaurant in LA, the Lemon Basket, and probably try to look into another restaurant.
Tell them how they can reach you. You got the Twitter.
Yeah, I got the Twitter. DJ Paul KOM, letter K, letter O, letter M. And we got DJ Paul with 36mafia.com with the number 6. DJ Paul KOM TV on YouTube, and DJ Paul BBQ TV on YouTube. There's so much shit, man. There's too much shit out these days. Facebook, all that shit.
Right. What do you have to tell the fans that's following you on Wham Bam Sports and Entertainment?
It's going down. Holla your boy, 36 Mafia, DJ Paul.
Yeah, that's your boy DJ Paul KOM. You watching Wham Bam Sports and Entertainment. Going down. Yeah.